Hi, good morning everyone. Today we will do further part of chapter 7, that is our part 3rd, because already in first two parts of exercise 7.2, first part is your identity a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square. In second part of 7.2 exercise you have done a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square in the expansion form. If trinomial is given to you, how you convert into square of the binomial. So that you have done in the second part. In the third part of this exercise, we will deal with trinomials. Here, basically we will deal with trinomials. If we have square of trinomial, then what we will do? If I have a plus b plus c whole square, so that means a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 times ab plus 2 times bc plus 2 times ca. This is my identity. Okay, so that means first term plus second term plus third term is given to you. So whole square of these trinomial is first term square plus second term square plus third term square plus 2 times first term into second term plus 2 times second term into third term plus 2 times third term into first term. So that is my identity. Okay, so identity, or you can say identity or formula. I already told you what is the meaning of identity. Identity is that if some variables on the left side and some variables on the right side, if applying the variable value both in the left side and right side, if your answer is equal to each other, then that expression we consider as our identity. Here, how we'll identify this identity? Suppose I have two methods in this. First method is like if I have a plus b plus c whole square. So first I consider b plus c as one variable as x. So I replace b plus c as x. So apply here a plus b whole square formula. In place of b, if there is a x, so that will be a square plus x square plus 2ax. According to my formula, a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Now I replace back x to b plus c, what I consider, and I replace back in place of x as b plus c, so that become b plus c whole square. So this x become b plus c. Now you open here again b plus c whole square as a plus b whole square formula, that is b square plus c square plus 2bc. And when you open this bracket, 2a will multiply by b, 2ab, and 2a multiply by c, that is 2ac. So that is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2bc plus 2ab plus 2ac. So that is my required formula, or you can remember that formula. Actually there is many other formula related with this as trinomial square is there, but easiest way is that if you memorize only this formula, you can solve any question, like if there is negative is there or if there is negative is there, because formula we apply same, a square b square c square plus 2 times first two terms, 2 times last two terms, and 2 times first and last term, and square of each term, 3 terms. So that is my required formula. Second method is that if I just open with the polynomial a plus b plus c, a plus b plus c, first I multiply a with this whole bracket, b with this whole bracket, c with this whole bracket. What I got the answer after equating the like term, I will get again same condition, a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ac. Ultimately, what is the purpose of this formula? What purpose of this formula is, instead of going with such long process and such long process, if I have 3 terms given and square is given to me, so instead of go through such a long process, I can directly apply the formula first term square, whatever second term is there, second term square, third term square plus 2 times first two terms plus 2 times next two terms, and plus 2 times first and last term. So instead of going such a long process, I can reduce my term into the formula or identity, which is already proved. So if I have a plus b minus c whole square, so required identity, if you open this one, a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab minus 2bc minus 2ca. Method is same. If you consider b minus a is x, So apply a plus b whole square formula, a square plus b square plus 2ab, that is a square plus x square plus 2ax. Replace x with back to b minus c. So when I open, b square plus c square minus 2bc, and here 2ab minus 2ac. So when you open this one, a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab minus 2bc minus 2ca. Okay, so in this case, when I have trinomials here, basically there are four formulas. Okay, one is if minus is here between b and c, like second and third term, if negative sign is between first and second term, if negative sign between all the three terms like a minus b minus c. So what is the formula according to that? Instead of remembering the formula, if I just concentrate on this formula only, a plus b plus c whole square formula, so that will be easier for me to calculate. So instead of remembering all the formula, actually this formula is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab minus 2bc minus 2c. So this way it will generate. Or we can do second way, like a plus b, I just mark here positive and c is negative sign is considered with the term as c. So if I go with like c, our formula a square b square c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So in place of c I just replace minus c. So here again negative signs here give you positive, 2ab both terms are positive, here negative and positive give you negative, and negative and positive give you negative. So instead of going through this, remembering this one, so or remembering this formula, if I just remember only a plus b plus c whole square formula, so if any term accompany with the negative sign, first I write this way, then apply a plus b plus c whole square formula, my answer will be same. So there is no change in the answer. So my required formula of a plus b minus c whole square is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab minus 2bc minus 2c. If you look at this, if ab is multiplied, so both are positive. BC is there, if BC is multiplied, so sign also be multiplied, it is negative. And if CA is multiplied, C is negative, A is positive, and negative and positive multiply with each other gives you negative. Similarly, if B and C terms are negative, so if you convert back into A plus B plus C form, A square plus B square plus C square plus 2AB plus 2BC plus 2CA form, so I will get the required answer, because negative square is positive, a square plus b square plus c square minus 2ab, negative negative positive, 2bc minus 2ca. So this is my required formula of a minus b minus c. Similarly, a minus b plus c, if you convert back into this one, a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Only in place of b you have to replace minus b. So your required formula is a square plus b square plus c square minus 2ab minus 2bc plus 2ca. That is, I am just going to tell you the formula, but instead of remembering this and this formula, if you remember only one formula, a plus b plus c whole square, that is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. And what term has accompanied with the negative sign, when you apply the term in the formula, you accompany with the negative sign also, you will get the automatic answer as it is in the formula. Like I have a question like 2x plus 5y plus 11z whole square. So I consider a is equal to 2x, b is equal to 5y, c is equal to 11z. So I apply the formula a plus b plus c whole square. So that is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So what you have done in this? So I consider my a value according to this is 2x, b value is 5y, and c value is 11z. I just replace in place of a, b, c what I consider this value. So 2x plus 5y plus 11z whole square, 2x whole square, 5y whole square, 11z whole square, 2 into 2x 5y, 5y 11z, 2 into 11z into 2x. So when you multiply, 2 also multiply 2 times, 4x square, 5 square 25, y square, 11 square 121, z square, and 4 into 5 gives me 20xy, and 10 into 11 110yz, and 2 into 11 into 2 4 into 11 44xz is my required answer. Question is that instead of going with the big calculation, we directly apply the formula. But if one term is negative, so we have two options. Either if we remember the formula of this one, like a, b and c, a plus b minus c. If we remember this formula, a square b square c square plus 2ab minus 2bc minus 2ca. So I can directly, no need to check with the sign what is positive, what is negative. If you remember the formula, you apply just a, b and c value. But suppose you forget the formula of a plus b minus c, if negative sign is there, so you forget this formula. So this is a universal formula, you remember this formula. So when you are going to apply this formula, a plus b plus c whole square, so first you choose the term, like a is equal to a by 2, b is equal to 3b, and this negative sign accompany with c, because I consider this as my value as a by 2 plus 3b plus minus 7c by 8 whole square. So I am going to apply the formula a plus b plus c whole square formula. So when I apply the formula, I just replace the a, b, c value in the formula in the left side and right side as well. So I got the required answer, a square by 4 plus 9b square, 49c square by 64 minus 3ab minus 21 by 4 bc minus 7 by 8c. But if I remember the formula, so when I pick the term like a, b and c, so no need to pick the sign, negative sign accompany with that term, if you remember the formula. If you not remember the formula, you are going to convert this into a plus b plus c whole square formula, then you have to accompany with the each term as a sign, because I separate this as a, b and c and positive sign between the terms. So negative sign accompany with the term. According to that, you have to pick the term and apply the formula. Next is cube of a binomial. Answer will be same in both the cases, whether you apply the formula or whether you not apply the formula, if you apply a plus b plus c whole square. Next is cube of a polynomial. Cube of a polynomial means if you have a plus b whole cube, so your identity is a cube plus b cube plus 3 times a plus b. That means first term cube, second term cube, 3 times multiplication of these two terms and a plus b. So how I will get this formula? So first, if a plus b whole cube means you have to multiply a plus b 3 times. So 2 times consider as a plus b whole square. We apply the formula here, a plus b whole square, that is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So here first a multiply with this whole bracket, then b multiply with this whole bracket. So that gives you a square, ab square plus 2a square b plus a square b plus b cube plus 2a b square. And when you create the like term, you get the answer a cube plus 3ab square plus a 3a square b plus 3b. So when you write the form this way, so these are both two formulas of a plus b cube, and you can further elaborate this formula as take 3a common, 3ab common, because in two terms, and what is left, a plus b left inside the term if you take common as 3a from the both the terms. So either you can apply this formula or either you can apply this formula. You can apply any formula among this a plus b whole cube according to the condition. But if I have to equate a cube plus b cube value, so I apply the formula a plus b whole cube. This term will be shifted to the other side, sign changes positive to negative, minus 3ab a plus b. So that is the required formula of a cube plus b cube. So it's up to you. If you have to extract this value, you apply this formula or you apply this formula. There will be no change in the answer, because if you apply this formula, answer also will be same, and if you apply this formula, answer also will be same. But if I further elaborate this formula, take a plus b common, so what is left, a plus b whole square minus 3ab. So when you open this a plus b whole square minus 3ab, give me a square plus b square minus ab. So that is another formula of a cube plus b cube, a plus b, a square plus b square minus ab, when you expand further a cube plus b cube. So also this has two formula. Similarly, a minus b whole cube also same way. When you multiply a minus b whole square, a minus b whole square give you a square plus b square minus 2ab first a multiply with this whole bracket, then minus b also multiply with this whole bracket. So that give you a cube plus ab square minus 2a square b minus a square b. Minus will be keep outside the bracket, only b multiply first within the bracket, a square b plus b cube minus 2ab square. Now when your bracket is open, negative sign is outside, sign will be changed, minus a square b minus b cube plus 2ab square. When you equate the like terms, a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube is my required formula. So if you take here 3a, 3 is also there, but if you take negative sign also common, so if you take minus 3 and minus 3a common from here, because meaning of this term is minus 3a square, that is minus 3a square b and minus 3ab square. So that is the meaning of this term. So that means if you take negative 3a from both the terms common, so here only a is left and here only b is left, then minus 3ab keep as common outside the bracket, then a minus b will be left inside the bracket. So that is the another formula, v minus b whole cube. So this also I have two formulas, a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. It's up to you, either you can directly apply this formula or either you can directly apply this formula. Next is a cube minus b cube. If you want to extract this value, this whole term shift on other side, sign changes to negative to positive, that is a minus b whole cube plus 3ab a minus b. So here a cube minus b cube, if you take common a minus b, also a minus b whole square plus 3ab left. When you apply a minus b whole square formula, a square plus b square minus 2ab plus 3ab was already there. So my required formula a cube minus b cube is a minus b, a square plus b square plus ab. So ultimately what happened, I have this list of my all formulas. What we have done, a plus b whole cube formula, a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. A plus b whole cube, another formula is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab a plus b. Then a cube plus b cube formula is a plus b whole cube minus 3ab a plus b, or another formula is a cube plus b cube a plus b a square plus b square minus ab. Similarly, a minus b whole cube formula is a cube minus b cube minus 3ab a minus b, and a minus b whole cube formula is a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Then a cube minus b cube is a minus b whole cube plus 3ab a minus b, and a cube minus b cube is a minus b a square plus b square plus ab. So these are the formulas. So according to the condition, we have to apply the any formula. If like a plus b whole cube condition there, a minus b whole cube condition there, or a cube plus b cube or a cube minus b cube. So next is, I will explain again what is identity. Identity, I already told you, if left hand side some variable is there and right hand side some variable is there, applying the value of your answer is same for any variable, value, if your answer is every time same, left side is equal to right side, so that will be considered as identity. Suppose I have a question, 5 into 2x plus 1 is equal to 25. So first I suppose check with x is equal to 2. When I check with x is equal to 2, I just replace in the left hand side, in place of x is 2, 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5, 5 into 5 gives me 25, and right side is also 25. That means left hand side is equal to right side. Now we check with another value also, like x is equal to 3. But when we check with the 3, my left side become 35 but right side is same as 25, so that is not equal to each other. So if for any value of x, if that equation is not satisfied with left hand side and right side, we can say that this equation is not an identity. But if I have like this variable like x a plus b on the left side, x a plus x b on the right side, if I consider my ax value is 1, a value is 2, b is equal to 3, when I check with both left side and right side, both values same, so it is true. Now I check with change the value of any value, like x is equal to 2, a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 5. I check with left hand side also, 2 into 3 plus 5 give me 16, and if I check with right hand side, xa plus xb, that 2 into 3 plus 2 into 5 is equal to 6 plus 10 is equal to 16. That also give me 16, that is left hand side is equal to right hand side. So that means that my equation is an identity, because for any value randomly, if blindly put any value of x in place of x, a, b in both the sides, if every time my answer is same as left side is equal to right side, so that is my identity. Now similarly, I have some question of the cubic form, like if I have 2x plus 4 whole cube, 2x plus whole cube, if I apply the formula a plus b whole cube is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab a plus b. I just replace the value. A is equal to 2x, b is equal to 4. I just replace the value in this and calculate according to that. 2x whole cube, 2 cube give me 8x cube, 4 cube is 64, 24x, 2x plus 4. When I open the bracket, I got 48x square plus 96x. So that is my required answer. Similarly, if I have 3, I have 3p minus 2q whole cube. So I apply the formula a minus b whole cube. So a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. A value is 3p, b is equal to 3q. I just replace in place of a 3p, in place of b 2q in the formula. So if I replace 3 cube give me 27, 2 cube give me 8, q cube, 6 into 3 18, p cube, 3p minus 2q. When you open the bracket, before opening the bracket, first time sign is outside, sign will be changed inside the bracket. So that gave me 27p cube minus 8q cube minus 54p square cube, and this will be plus. This will be plus 36p q square. So that is my required answer. But sometime my question is like that for the bigger multiplication, like 102 multiplied by 3 times. If you're going to multiply 3 times, so it will be very hectic. So we have the identities, we have the formulas to use here. Like 102, I can write 100 plus 2 whole cube. So this again is the cube of the binomial term. So we apply the formula a plus b whole cube, a cube plus b cube plus 3ab a plus b. In this I replace a with 100 and b with 2 in the both the sides. So both the sides, on the right side further expansion will be there, that give me 100 cube give me 10 lakh, 2 cube give me 8, 600 into 102. So after calculation I get 10,61,208. Similarly, 999 cube you can write in the form of 1000 minus 1 a minus b whole cube formula. Apply a minus b whole cube formula, a cube minus b cube minus 3ab, and 9 is my required answer. Suppose I have a question in this form. If x is equal to 1 by x is equal to 6 is given to you, you have to find the value of x cube plus 1 by x cube. So what you will do, you can just pick this equation, taking cube on both sides, apply a plus b whole cube formula on the left side, x cube plus 1 by x cube plus 3 into x into 1 by x, x plus 1 by x, and 6 cube gives me 216. This x is cancelled, only 3 is left, and x plus 1 by x value is 6. 6 3s are 18, 18 moves on other side, 216 minus 18 is equal to 198. So that is my required answer of x cube plus 1 by x cube. Similarly, if I have x minus 1 by x is equal to 10 is given, you have to find the value of x cube minus 1 by x cube. So you take again what is given to you, taking cube on both sides. So apply here a minus b whole cube formula, a cube minus b cube minus 3ab a minus b, and 10 cube is 1000. X cube minus 1 by x cube minus 3 into x into 1 by x, x minus 1 by x. X minus 1 by x value given me 10. 3 into 10 give me 30. 30 moves on other side, sign changes negative to positive. 1000 plus 30 is 1030 is my required answer. Now I have another question. If a4 plus 1 by a4 is equal to 47, where a greater than 0? What is the a greater than 0? Means if any negative value also occur in this a, so we consider always a value as positive. So then you have to find the value of a plus 1 by a cube plus 1 by a cube. Here if you have to find the value a plus 1 by a, so what you will do? You will do first whole square of a plus 1 by a. If you write a plus 1 by whole square, that gives you a square plus 1 by a square plus 2 into a into 1 by a. A will be cancelled, only 2 is left. So that means a plus 1 by a whole square is equal to a square plus 1 by a square plus 2 is my required equation. But I can't find, still I can't able to find the value because I have no value of a square plus 1 by a square. If I got this value, then I can able to find a plus 1 by a value. So for this I just pick this value. To find this value, I take a square plus 1 by a square whole square, that is equal to a square square plus 1 by a square square plus 2 into a square into 1 by a square. A square is cancelled. This a4 plus 1 by a4 plus 2 is there, but I have the value of a4 plus 1 by a4 is 47. I just replace the value of this a4 plus 1 by a4. 47 plus 2 gives me 49. So now to remove this square, we will take square root on both sides because I need the value of a square plus 1 by a square. Now you will take square root on both sides. So when you take square root on left side, so that will 2 into 1 by 2. I told you before that when you taking square root on both sides, always you have to write positive and negative. Okay, so positive and negative. So we ignore negative sign, we take only positive sign because we have given in my question a is greater than 0. That means a value should not be considered as any negative value. So we ignore minus 7. So we take only positive value of 7. A square plus 1 by a square is equal to 7. So that is my required value. So you have to put this value in my first equation where I have this equation a plus 1 by a whole square, a square plus 1 by a square plus 2. You have to substitute this value here. That is 7 plus 2 is 9. Now, but I need the value of a plus 1 by, not whole square. So again we will take the square root. 2 will be cancelled with the square root and root 9 is 3. Again here I will take only positive value because when we take the square root we always write positive and negative. But I will take only positive value. Reason is that a value should not be negative. A is greater than 0. So I will take only positive value, positive root 9, that gives me 3. Then a plus 1 by a value is equal to 3. So that is my required answer. But what happen if I have to find the eq plus 1 by eq value? So I have two conditions. So I have this formula a plus b whole square. I think that will be easier for you because you have to memorize only one formula. If you apply a plus b whole square, a plus 1 by a whole cube is equal to a cube plus 1 by a cube plus 3 into ab, a into 1 by a plus 1 by a. This a will be cancelled, a plus 1 by a. You already find 3 value from your first part and here 3 cube. So you apply the value, 27 minus 9 give you 18. Another method is that if you apply this formula a cube plus b cube, that is a plus b, a square plus b square minus ab. In my first part I have also a square plus 1 by a square value, that is 7 I already found there, and a plus 1 by a value is 3. Then we apply, just replace the value, b value is 1 by a, so I can easily get still 18. So it's up to you which formula is easier for you apply to calculate the values. Now exercise 7.2. In the 7.2, your ninth question, first part is a plus 3b plus c whole square. You directly apply the formula a square plus b square plus c square 2ab plus 2bc plus ca, because your first term a is a, second term in place of b is 3b, and third term in place of c is c. You just keep a and c as it is, but only in place of b you replace with 3b. So when you calculate, your required answer is a square plus 9b square plus c square plus 6ab plus 6bc plus 2ca. Similarly 5x plus 7y minus 2z plus whole square is there. So if we memorize only this formula, we can also calculate from this, like a is 5x, b is equal to 7y, c is equal to minus 2z, because I write this as a plus b plus c form and c term accompanied with the negative sign. So a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2cz. Automatically whenever negative sign is there, negative sign when multiply by positive give you negative in the answer also. 25x square, 49y square, 4z square, because minus 2 into minus 2 give you plus 4. 70xy minus into positive give you negative, also negative into positive give you negative 20xz. That is your required answer. Your next is 1 by 2 a plus 1 by 2 b plus 1 by 2 c. If you take 1 c whole square, you can directly apply the formula and leave your question at that point also. In your 10th question, you have to apply the formula a plus b whole cube And in 11th question you have to apply the formula a minus b whole cube directly. If I have x plus 1 whole cube, I can directly apply the formula. I got the answer x cube plus 1 plus 3x square plus 3x. Similarly 2a plus 3b whole cube, when I apply the formula 8a cube 27b cube plus 36a square b 54ab square. And c part also, when you apply the formula 125 plus n cube plus 75n plus 15n square. In your 11th question you have to apply in all 11th part a minus b whole cube formula, like 2x minus 1 whole cube, first term cube minus second term cube minus 3 into first term into second term, and term whatever in the bracket is as it is 2x minus 1. Now when you open minus 6x into 2x give me minus 12x square, then plus 6x, then 8x cube minus 1, because 2 cube is 2, when you multiply 2 3 times that gives you 8. Similarly x minus 2y gives you, after applying the formula, x cube minus 8y cube minus 6x square y plus 12xy square. Similarly your c part, 5 minus b whole cube, 5 cube minus b cube minus 3 into 5 into b, 5 minus b, 5 cube minus b cube minus 15b and 5 minus b, and ultimately after applying the direct formula you have 125 minus b cube minus 75b plus 15b square. Your 12th question is, you have given x plus 1 by x is equal to 13. You have to find the value x cube plus 1 by x cube. So I already told you, whatever equation is given to you, take it as it is, and taking cube on both sides because I need the value to find a x cube plus 1 by x cube. I apply the formula a plus b whole cube, a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b, and on the right side also I multiply 13 into 13 116 and keep 13 as it is for easier my calculation. So here x plus 1 by x give me 13, x is cancelled, 3 into 13 keep as it is, that's why I take 13 as common, so that moves on other side. X cube plus 1 by x cube is 13 into 166 give me 2158. Or we can apply another formula directly, a cube plus b cube formula, that is x plus 1 by x, x square plus 1 by x square minus x is cancelled, 1 is left. But for finding this value, first I need of square of this, x square plus 1 by x square. To finding this value, I take again the whatever equation is given to me, x plus 1 by x is equal to 13. While squaring both sides, I got x square plus 1 by x square plus 2, 169 minus 2 give me 167. So this value I replace back into this equation in place of x square plus 1 by x square, 167 minus 1, so that give me same answer 2158. So ultimately question of by solving two method is that which method will be easier to you, you can follow that one, that will be easily understand. I think direct formula is more easier, you can directly apply the formula. Here also, like a4 plus 1 by a4 is given to you, 527, you have to find the value of a plus 1 by a, b a cube plus 1 by a cube. So here a plus 1 by a whole square, a square plus 1 by a square plus 2 into a into 1 by a. So a plus 1 by a whole square gives me a square 1 by a square plus 2. So I need that value also. For finding that value I pick this one, taking square of a square plus 1 by a square, a4 plus 1 by a4 plus 2 into a square into 1 by a square. So here a4 plus 1 by a4 value is given 527, and 527 plus 2 give me 529. When taking square root, a square plus 1 by a square value, and square root of 529 is 23. So this 23 you have to substitute in your first equation in place of a square plus 1 by a square. 23 plus 2 give me 25, and after square root a plus 1 by a value is 5. So that is my required value. Now you have to find a cube plus 1 by a cube. You directly take your first part term, a plus 1 by is equal to 5, taking cube on both sides, apply a plus b whole cube formula, a cube plus 1 by a cube plus 3 into a into 1 by a plus 1 by is equal to 125. A cube plus 1 by a cube is equal to 3 into 5 because a plus 1 by a value is 5, and 125 minus 15 give me 110. Similarly, if you have this term like 98 cube, 101 cube, 199 cube, you have to find the value. 98 could be written in the form of 100 minus 2 a minus b whole cube formula. Apply a cube minus b cube minus 3ab and bracket a minus b. When you solve this one, you will get the answer 941192. Similarly, 101 cube, 100 plus 1 whole cube. Apply a plus b whole cube formula. A cube plus b cube plus 3ab bracket a plus b. So whatever your a value and b value, just replace there in place of a and b. You will get the required answer 1030301. Similarly, 199 whole cube could be written as 200 minus 1 and apply a minus b whole cube formula. After applying and calculation gives me 7880599. Now question number 15, you have given x plus 3y is equal to 6 and xy is equal to 2, but you have to find the value of x cube plus 27y cube. If you look at this, this is the cube of these two terms. That means you have to take that equation and taking cube on both sides. When you take cube on both sides, apply a plus b whole cube formula. X cube plus 3y cube plus 3x into 3y, x plus 3y is equal to 216. X cube plus 27y cube plus 9xy, x plus 3y is equal to 216. You have x plus 3y value 6 and xy value is 2. Apply here. So 9 into 2 into 6 gives you 108. 108 when you move on other side, 216 minus 108, that gives you 108 is your required answer of the value of x cube plus 27y cube. Thank you. Have a nice day.